You know how in school you were probably labeled a visual learner, or maybe an auditory learner? What if I told you that whole idea is a complete myth? And honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's start with that big one: learning styles. The theory goes that we all have a preferred way of taking in information, seeing it, hearing it, or doing it, and we learn best when we're taught in that one specific style. It sounds right, doesn't it? It's a neat and tidy idea. But here's the reality: there is virtually zero scientific evidence that matching a teaching method to a student's preferred style actually helps them learn. For decades, researchers have tried to prove it, and they've found nothing. While you might prefer watching a video instead of reading a textbook, that doesn't mean you actually learn better that way. The truth is, we all learn best when we get a mix of everything: visuals, sounds, and hands-on activities. It helps the information actually stick. Locking yourself into one style can actually hold you back from finding new, better ways to learn. Here's another classic from psychology class: the idea of being left-brained or right-brained. You know the drill: logical, analytical people are the left-brainers, and the creative, artsy types are the right-brainers. This all came out of some research back in the 1960s on patients who had the two hemispheres of their brain surgically separated. But modern brain scans tell a very different story. A major study in 2013 looked at the brains of over 1,000 people and found no proof that anyone uses one side of their brain more than the other. Sure, some functions live more on one side, like language, which is mostly on the left for most people. But for any complex task, whether you're solving a math problem or painting a mural, you're firing up both sides of your brain and making them work together. So no, you're not left-brained or right-brained, you're whole-brained. This one's a big one. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue and discovered America. This story paints him as a hero who stumbled upon a new world. Well, that story has a few pretty big holes in it. First off, you can't really discover a place where millions of people already live. The Americas were home to complex, thriving civilizations for thousands of years before Columbus ever showed up. Second, Columbus never even made it to North America. His voyages took him to islands in the Caribbean and parts of Central and South America. And maybe the biggest correction, he wasn't even the first European to get here. We have hard archaeological evidence from a site in Newfoundland, Canada that proves Vikings, led by people like Leif Erikson, built settlements in North America around the year 1021. That's nearly 500 years before Columbus packed his bags. Sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. We all learned them, a tidy list of 5 senses that goes all the way back to Aristotle. But thinking we only have 5 is a massive undersell. Neuroscientists now agree that we have way more senses than that. For instance, you have a sense of balance called equilibrioception that's handled by your inner ear. You've also got proprioception, that's the sense of where your body parts are. It's how you can touch your nose with your eyes closed. On top of that, we have a sense for temperature, which is called thermoception, for pain, known as nociception, and even for the passage of time, or chronoception. Some scientists think the real number of human senses is somewhere between 22 and 33. So, from our brains to our history books, it's pretty clear some of those school facts are long overdue for an update. But realizing you were wrong about something isn't a bad thing. It just means you get to learn something new. What's a fact you learned in school that later turned out to be totally wrong? Drop it in the comments below. Let's compare notes. And if you had fun debunking these myths with us, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos that'll make you rethink what you know.